Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Kid Milfalcha. What you see in front of you is a change of diet. So it is breakfast. I have 2 boiled eggs and a few slices of capsicum with salt and pepper on the side. Yes, I love pepper. I love spice in general. And why I show you this, excuse me, it is first thing in the morning, so I probably sound a bit croaky, but I have mentioned to you guys in the past that I suffer with dietary issues, and for the most part I'm convinced that that dietary issue is a sensitivity to anything highly processed, especially if it has oil in it. Anything, any seed oils, any vegetable oils. Olive oil seems to be the only oil that I react well to. So rather than having, fried eggs for breakfast with bread, etc., I'm trying to have a bit of a higher protein breakfast, or healthier, I should just say, in general. I don't want to talk like I know the words well, but basically we're going to start off, instead of fried foods for breakfast, except for at the weekends, I will still treat myself at the weekends, with something a lot more healthy. And then when I finish this, I'll show you, I'm going to have some yogurt with strawberries, just because I think I need to try and get some more healthy probiotics in my diet. And there is my strawberries and the yogurt, or yogurt as they say in some parts of Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales. I often hear some of my aunties in Ireland saying yogurt instead of yogurt, which is interesting because they don't all do it, and some of them can be from the same parts and yet have different accents. Anyway, I digress. This is the sweet part of my breakfast, and just aside from health reasons of doing it, yogurt apparently is quite good for your digestion. It's also actually something that I'm doing to stop myself having a second cup of tea. In the morning I tend to have a cup of tea before and after my breakfast, and I want to stop that because I have a teaspoon of sugar in every cup of tea. So this is my alternative. Good morning. I thought maybe I should show my face, even if I did only just get up about a half hour ago. But I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Second one was just incomplete. And you just want to write
It's Sunday, and as you can see, these banana skins meant that the bananas were not doing too well. So it is time to make banana bread using my grandmother's recipe. All right, made some banana bread. Don't mind the poor filming, guys. Sorry, I've only got 2 hands. And it's going in now, you guys would have seen before, for an hour at 180 degrees. Right, 1 hour. Whoops! 1 hour. Whoops, I stopped it. And we will be ready to go. Would you look at that perfection? Me granny's recipe has done it again. Absolute perfection. Maybe I overcooked it by like a couple minutes. I don't know, but it seems perfect. Yeah, now I love it. Yum, look at that dinner.
PJ was talking to him since in Melbourne.
Yeah. Look at my pants. It is now time to go for my morning walk. And I would love to go that way, but I forgot to bring my fan, and the flies are brutal at this time of morning. So we are going to go into the shed, as I've been doing for the majority of summer. When we get out, let's have a bit of a tight squeeze in here. As summer goes, which we are coming towards the end of it in Australia, I will head back out into the open, into the wild. Don't ask what that was. I'm so sorry. But this morning, we find ourselves back in the abandoned chicken shed for today's walk, featuring some very colourful pants. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I'm very grateful for the poor lighting in here because honestly, my morning face is not it sometimes. But anyway, no need for the self-hate first thing in the morning. It's all right. It is the morning. But I also wanted to remind you guys, for anyone who is watching on from vlog to vlog, this morning's walk means that it is also time for my gratitude practice, which, by the way, update, has been amazing. So I've been doing it for, I think, for 2 weeks now. Well, a chunk of that was actually not happening because I had COVID, if you remember. So I couldn't come for my morning walks. However, I've still been doing it in my journaling anyway, like I always do. But I have been doing my gratitude practice, counting, you know, up to 10 things while I'm walking, and it is still quite an invigorating experience. So I hope you guys are doing it too. Let me know in the comments if anyone is, you know, doing some gratitude practice of any account in their daily routine, and I'd love to hear if it's helping you, especially if it's a new thing for you. So anyway, now I'm going for my walk. Remember all the roses I picked the other day? Look at these. There's so many more. I think I showed you that I left a few in the plant, on the plant I should say. And I'm really glad I did. Look at this perfection. Come here, I want to show you to the world. Is that not the most stunning thing? I bought this plant about 4 years ago now, and honestly, it was so tiny when I got it, and it is now amazing, beautiful rose bush. I should probably show you guys from this side because the lighting is better over there, but the fence blocks it off. But it is a decently sized bush. Of course it would look better if it was in the ground, but until I am in my own home, all my babies, my plants, are having to stay in pots until they can be permanently housed. I don't know why I've kept these, but from positive to negative. Thank God that is over. So I filmed a video for you guys yesterday where I showed you all what I got for my birthday. And today I'm going to put these on the bookshelf like I mentioned in that video, which it should be uploaded before this one. But I'm going to show you guys where they go. So this is what my bookshelf looks like at the moment. Oh, actually these boxes here, I have something exciting to show you what's in them, but I'll do that in a separate video, like a separate clip in this video. But this is the pop that I want to put up. I have no idea where I'm going to put it because it doesn't go as easily as I thought. Right, well for now that's what's going to have to work. I've moved the Harry Potter teddy bear that was here, and I was hoping that this could fit on the top, but it doesn't. And put Hedwig up the top because these are my Harry Potter books, so it kind of has to all go together. And there's my Ed Sheeran vinyl record next to some books, and now I need to put these two new books up. Okay, I've put my new Palestine book next to my other Palestine book, so in a bit of a history section, and I've put the Phantom of the Opera one, which I explained where I got these from in that other video, but I've put it up with some of my literature books. Good evening everyone, same day. I'm about to start putting on some foundation, having a quick cup of tea, and then I need to film a quick video today for this brand that I'm working with. But before I do that, I wanted to have a chat with you guys because I'm midway through getting ready and I've realized that I'm about 3 days post testing negative for COVID. And I am so exhausted all day. Is there anyone here who's had COVID before who afterwards, or even during I suppose, but especially after, still feels really tired? Like I'm constantly tired at first thing in the day to the very last thing in the day, throughout the day. I'm just exhausted. Oh, and mind the hair. I've got my fringe bits like pinned back, trying to curl them back up into life. I wanted to show you guys, I mentioned yesterday I filmed what I got for my birthday video, but I thought I'd quickly show you guys. I got myself 2 birthday presents this year, don't judge me. Those you might have seen in some of my recent videos and photos, those little gold hoops with the pearl drops. And then I also got these shoes, these sandals. They only just arrived yesterday. I got them on pre-order from Bellini just before Christmas. I love them. I got the tan, actually I'll show you. I got the tan ones and they're just so super comfortable. If you see, the sole is quite thick and cushioned, which is unusual for me to find with sandals, especially not in my price bracket. So when I found that they were releasing other styles, other colors, and especially when they weren't just straight black, because I've got that many black sandals that I couldn't justify getting another pair. I couldn't resist when I saw these. So these arrived yesterday and I'm wearing, you know, the cream that matches with some black mom jeans. So it matches perfectly. So just thought I'd show you guys that. Anyway, now I'm going to do my makeup. No one judge, please. No one judge the way that I do my makeup. I understand that it's probably not very by the book, but it works for me and I'm doing my best to learn. I really want to try and learn how to do makeup like a professional makeup artist. That might be a big a big wish. But I do love makeup. I really like it, and I hate wearing it. I hate having to put it on, but I do love the way that it looks. A contradiction, I know. I can be a walking contradiction at times, but I would like to learn how to do it myself and not have to pay someone over $100 every time that I go to do it. Just trying to be efficient, you know? Anyway, to wrap this up, because I realize vlogs are not everyone's cup of tea and I don't want to bore the people that are actually watching these, I wanted to say, for anyone who's been here for a long time, you'll know that I've been trying my best at getting something called Tea with B off the ground. Whoops, just put a bit more. Essentially, Tea with B started out as a live session that I was doing every Wednesday night, and I would upload the recording of the live session onto YouTube. And basically, the live would just be me answering questions, answering any questions that you guys would send in. And I really wanted to stick to that. I wanted to continue doing something, to have a space where, because I talk about things like child abuse, such, you know, personal matters that and things that go with subjects like that, for example, mental health, you know, to put it broadly, I wanted to keep a space like that open. And unfortunately, being a full-time teacher and a full-time content creator, and I'm also now a part-time writer, I say now, but I've always been writing, but now that I've officially become an author, I need to keep up with that as well. So there's just so much going on, and I couldn't keep it all together. In terms of doing a podcast as well. I think I mentioned it was a podcast I was trying to turn it into. No, I didn't mention that. Oh my God, I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry. This is a little bit of a rushed video, but so I bite the bullet. But basically what I was trying to do was get those live sessions to become a podcast. And I've already now alluded to what I'm going to say next, but basically I just don't have the time to commit to a podcast to make it that professional. But what I would still like to do is still hold this, you know, safe space, if you like, where I can answer your questions and have chats with you guys and maybe even bring people on and talk about these really serious topics. Because as much as I love talking to you guys about funny things, you know, to do with culture, modest fashion, etc., when it comes to things like mental health and poetry and stuff, I also like to talk about the more serious things too, because that is important. So excited to say that I am in the works at the moment of coming up with a plan. It sounds a lot more official than it really is going to be, but of making Tea with B my very own show on YouTube. So I'm going to wrap this up because I've already been speaking for about 5 minutes collectively. So that's all I just wanted to let you guys know. If anybody has any questions, if anyone's watching this far into the video and has some questions that they would like to send in, please let me know in the comments. And otherwise, I'll keep you guys updated on how Tea with B is going and when I'm going to officially launch it again. Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday. We are halfway through the week. And I just wanted to show you, it's 7:30 in the morning. The sun is glistening off of the water. It was raining all evening and all night. Oh, look at that. And I just think this is a beautiful morning. And as we say in Arabic, alhamdulillah, which just basically means thanks be to God. And like, even if you're not religious, I think gratitude, I've been going on about it a lot lately with you guys, just because I told you previously when I first mentioned it, it changed my life, gratitude. And like having a moment where I appreciate nature like this for what it is, where it's just making me so happy that I get to live in a place that looks this beautiful. Every morning I get to see this, I get to go for a walk in it, is just phenomenal. So with that being said, good morning ducks. I'm going to go for my morning walk and I will do my gratitude count as soon as I get into the shed. I'm going around the other way, but I've no sunscreen on this morning, even though the weather is looking promising. I have no sunscreen on, so I'll have to go into the shed regardless. But yeah, as soon as I get into the shed, I'll put my phone down, I'll do my gratitude count and get on with the day. Look at that view. Life is great. We've a few puddles around the place this morning. Oh gosh. All right, now time to go into the shed. Good morning, everyone. It is now Wednesday, the next day after yesterday. I don't know why I say that, but anyway, I'm feeling my outfit today. I'm ready for work, and I thought I'd just give you guys a quick fit check. So I'm back with my mum jean obsession, and it is summer in Australia, but I don't know what's going on with the weather, especially the last week. But today as well, it's quite breezy. And I say that and it's like 21 degrees. But the thing is, in other countries, that might be quite warm. In Australia, that's really cold, especially when we're on the back end of a previous week being in the, mid to high 30s. Anyway, this is my outfit. I'm wearing one of my really favorite knitwears. That was shocking English, with the mum jeans and my work flats, and I've just put my hair up. It's a bit wet at the moment because I've just refreshed it. Anybody that's got curls or waves will know the struggle with I don't know if I could show you, with a bow. I just think that when I add something to my hair, whether it be a hair scarf or a ribbon, my hair is just elevated straight away. I'm not somebody who ever straightens or blow dries my hair regularly, other than to dry it after a shower, but I don't style it, is what I'm saying. So I have to put things in to make it look more styled. Anyway, it is lunchtime, and then I need to jet off into my office and get a whole bunch of work done before my students start arriving. Good morning, everyone. It is now Thursday, and I wanted to do a quick fit check. Remember what I said yesterday about the hair? So today we have, that's the garage opening in the background if you can hear it. We have a hair scarf in it. This is one of my favorites because it ties in really well with the color palette that I tend to usually wear. Anyway, then I've got a black tank top, matching black shoes, flats. These are really good because they're orthopedic soles, so it's great for walking in, which is what I'm about to do. Some blue mum jeans, a cream cardigan, black bag. And I am now heading off to get some work done for my book launch, which I haven't spoken to you guys about, but I will do when I get back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get on with Thursday. Guys, the most amazing thing just happened. So I told you I was going in to open up a business account because I obviously need to do so in order to get payments made for my book. I have a book launch, I mentioned. Anyway, this lady that was helping me out, basically we got talking and bought my book. She literally is the first person to transfer money into my new business account where I am getting payments for my book. How nice. We got talking and she was like, I know someone who would really benefit from a book like that. So I am now going back home after setting up the account. I needed to do my groceries, but she bought the book and I didn't have a book to give her. So maybe in future I'll need to keep a book on hand. But anyway, I told her I'd go home and grab one and come back. Luckily I don't live too far. So very nice, very touching, and I'm honoured. So I guess now is as good a time as ever to show you what I said I would do, which is what's inside these boxes. Okay, I don't have a spare hand. I really need to learn to get a tripod for my filming. But ta-da! You guys have already seen a second ago. I kept talking and didn't say, but ta-da! Look at all of that! I have had 2 deliveries of my books. Well, you know what? I don't need to unbox it all completely, but whoop, I don't know what's in there. Hang on. Better hide any personal details, you know? I share enough of my personal life with you guys. I don't need to share anymore. Anyway, there is 100. Hang on. I realise I'm being very inefficient. 1 second. I have nowhere else to put you, so there will have to do for now. But in these boxes, there are 100 copies of the paperback version. The hardcover is still on its way. Fingers crossed it gets here before Tuesday, because Tuesday is the book launch. So I ordered 100 paperback and 50 hardcover. Now, I don't anticipate to sell all of them at the book launch. I mean, I would love to, but I don't anticipate that. That's not why I bought it all for that. I also have 2 potential stalls where I'll be selling these at as well. So I preemptively bought all in one go because majority of the cost price to get this here actually went to the shipping. So I literally, my fee doubled trying to get it shipped from America into Australia. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But basically, this is now going to that lady in the bank who just bought my book. What an experience. Good evening, everyone. Actually, it's only good afternoon. I'm jumping ahead of myself here. It is 2 2:36. I have my first student showing up at 3 p.m. So I am just going to quickly wrap up this week's vlog, and I realized I actually hadn't yet wrapped it up. So I'm just filming this now to let you know it's the end of the vlog, and to stay tuned because next week is going to be one of my most exciting, I think, vlogs. Next week is book launch week. I'm having my book launch next week, which I've already showed you guys on my social media. If you're following me on Instagram or on Facebook, I've already mentioned it there so you can see all the details. But I'm so excited. You've seen all those books in the boxes. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. You've seen all the books in those boxes. So it's time to get ready. I've been prepping and rehearsing because I'm also performing there as the feature artist. It's a poetry slam that happens once every month, and I will be the feature artist for that month. So every month they have a feature artist, and for February that will be me. See you guys in next week's vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this week, even if it wasn't as, riveting as others. But until next time, guys, much love and God bless. Mwah.